It was only a few months after I came here, back in 1969, that some men came to me and said, you know, we need to tape record what you're saying. This is Bible teaching that we want to share with people who aren't here. There are shut-ins, there are people that miss the services. We want to send these messages to our missionaries. We'd like to distribute them to people who don't even come to our church, live out of the area. So would you give us permission to tape record your sermons? And I said, sure, you can do that. And it was reel-to-reel in those days. It wasn't long before cassettes came in and they started putting them on cassettes, and cassettes started going everywhere. We got a phone call one time from somebody in Baltimore, Maryland, who said, thank you for your radio ministry. And we said, what are you talking about? We don't have a radio ministry. So we checked back the station that they were hearing it on, and we found that WRBS in the Washington, D.C. area was taking one of these cassette tapes of a sermon and just putting it on the air in the evening, and people were responding to it. So we said, well, if we get a response like that, maybe we ought to have a radio ministry. So it wasn't long before we pulled a team of people together in our church, said, let's take one sermon, which lasts an hour when I preach it, cut it in half, get 2 half-hour messages, and make 2 programs, and let's see if there's an opportunity to go on daily radio for a half an hour. There was a Christian station starting up not far from here in Oxnard, California. We put our half-hour program on that station. This is 30-some years ago. Just saying, let's see what happens. And what happened was people responded to the Word of God, and it grew and it grew, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. And people wanted to hear on the radio, and then they wanted to order tapes, then they wanted books, and the rest is history. I guess we're now into our 4th decade of Grace to Use ministry, and it is now CDs and internet and MP3s and iPods and books all over the world and translated into different languages. Even the study Bible's been translated now, I think, into 7 languages, and soon Chinese, and after that Arabic, and it's just gone from there. But it's really a ministry of people who believe in what God has done at Grace Church and want to spread it around the world. It's just my joy to be a part of it.